Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has made a lower low below the wave 4 low here, which has been which is what has been favored over the last few days. Yesterday I took out the bullish count here to the upside, highlighted wave 5, finished here, wave 3 here, at least that I'm leaning towards a further sell-off. Now we just need to be watching, do we really get into this wave 4 support area? I would expect it now, but always bear in mind, and I can't stress it strongly enough, because people will lose opportunities if they think the chart has to get into this area, which it doesn't. Okay, so what we talked about was on the weekend, when we were around 23.5, 23.6, I can't remember where exactly we were. I did say to you that I took some profits off the rallies here, because I think we are going to see headwinds and we might see a bit of a sell-off, which is what is happening now. Now you need to decide now at what point do you scale up again. The thing is that we have reacted now to the 23.6% fib level. We have reacted perfectly to the first target for a wave 4. Yeah, I did explain that in the previous videos, that this wave 4 can be finished here. It can be. It's not what I primarily would expect, because I would like to see a deeper, healthy, real wave 4. But we have to be very, very clear here that wave 4 could be finished here. But we talked about that, but I pushed the support down, because otherwise you have a massive area on the chart, and it will leave you a bit clueless. But this is support, for this yellow wave 4. So should we, in theory, go up from here, we have fulfilled technically, mathematically, the targets for a wave 4. Is it what I expect at this stage? No, but we need to be ready for that, okay? So I personally won't do anything until it goes a bit lower. That's my individual decision. Support for this wave 4 goes down all the way to just below 20k, or let's say 20k, which means this wave 4 could sell off further. At the moment, that is the expectation, all the way down to 20k. If it does a meaningful drop below 20k, and I'm not talking about 19,980, but if it does a meaningful drop below 20k, then it makes it very likely that this wave 4 is not holding, and that we are in a much deeper correction, which would be a wave 2. But hey, it's good that we see some movement. I mentioned yesterday to you that I would like to see this this sort of channel situation solved over the weekend, and let's see, maybe it was solved yesterday. Maybe this was really the beginning and it's just following through. I mean, yesterday it already gave us some indication that it is following the C wave down. A, B, C would be the primary expectation here at this stage. A, B, C. After we reacted to my B wave resistance area, and here, we broke the previous wave 4 low here. Now we are stuck where those lows are. And what could happen though, I mean, we broke out of the channel. I mean, in all what's reasonable, I would have to assume this continuation to the downside is now carrying on. We dropped out quite impulsively, which is sort of in wave C fashion, yeah. And we might now just be retesting this from below. Let's see. If we get back into the channel quite impulsively, a break above the previous high, yeah, then we have to consider that this wave 4 is already in. I just want you to understand that we've reached the minimum requirements for the wave 4. It's a difficult range. It's a frustrating range, and I would like it to see go lower. Yeah, that is my preferred wave count. It's a corrective mess here, and therefore different counts are applicable, different counts are possible. And Bitcoin also sometimes does unusual stuff. But if it now drops below that, that's the next step, this fib level here at 22,382, the next fib target would be 21,217. Yeah, then it goes to the 38.2 fib level, which is the ideal target for a wave 4, and which should be in a wave 4 always be the, let's say, the primary expectation until it's reached, unless we see really something that would completely make it obsolete, like for example a contracting triangle, where you might not see the price get there. Now, funny enough, I can count this entire move that we've seen there as a triangle, but it feels like a little bit like a made-up count. I can count this whole thing that we've got up there in this channel as a triangle. So if I have the wave 3 here, I could even say that this was an A wave, this here was a B wave, this here was a C wave. We did not go below the A wave low. We might now put in a D wave and an E wave. Yeah, be ready for that, but it's not what I expect because I've got this other wave 3, 4 here, so I don't focus on this too much, but really in a corrective mess, different possibilities are on the table. But yeah, no expectation would now be to follow through here. Would be great. You know, we have a 5-wave move down in an A wave. Let me zoom in a bit. We had a 5-wave move down in an A wave. We moved up in this WXY. We didn't get a higher B wave, so we reacted to the 50% fib level. Market was happy with that. In yesterday's video, we talked about this head and shoulders. We might have actually reached the head and shoulders target. Maybe not quite. So let's just roughly measure that. The head from the breakout point. See, that would actually, as per traditional ways of measuring head and shoulders, it should take us to around about 22,100. Now, as it seems right at this moment, it seems like we were getting rejected here from the top. But yeah, that's what I'm watching at the moment. Just thinking what else we could do. Not much. I mean, this could be in theory here a small 1-2 setup. And this might be, so 1-2, and we might now be in the 3rd wave of the C wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 3rd wave we might have done the 1. This might be the 2, and the reason is because the strong sell-off, it would suggest it could really be a 3rd wave, the beginning of a 3rd wave, maybe the 1, 2 of the 3rd wave. Let's see, should we really come down in the 3rd wave now further, then the target would be the 1.618 extension. We talk about 21,766. And yeah, should we get above the 23,030 level, as I indicated earlier, it would for now invalidate this pattern. Then we need to look at further what it could be then. But I'm going to follow this one now primarily. And yeah, the probabilities have shifted further towards a direct sell-off here in the C wave of 4. Yeah, okay, and that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.